ਕੈਲਗਰੀ ਵਿਖੇ ਬੀਤੇ ਦਿਨੀ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਦਰਬਾਰ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਿੱਦਿਆ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਿੱਖ ਧਰਮ ਨਾਲ ਜੋੜ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਣ ਲਈ ਚਲਾਏ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਰਬਰ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਵਿਸਤਾਰ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਸਮਾਗਮ ਦਾ ਆਯੋਜਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ। 10 ਏਕੜ ਏਰੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ $21 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਦੀ ਲਾਗਤ ਨਾਲ ਬਣਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਸਕੂਲ ਦਾ ਨੀਂਹ ਪੱਥਰ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਤੋਂ ਆਏ ਮੁੱਖ ਮਹਿਮਾਨ ਬਾਬਾ ਬਲਦੇਵ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੀ ਹਾਜ਼ਰੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਉਪਰੰਤ ਸਿੱਖ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਨਾਲ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਗਿਆ। ਇਸ ਮੌਕੇ ਹਾਜ਼ਰ ਸਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਮੇਅਰ, ਕੌਂਸਲਰ, ਅਲਬਰਟਾ ਸੂਬੇ ਦੇ ਮੰਤਰੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਹਾਜ਼ਰੀ ਭਰੀ। ਕੈਲਗਰੀ ਦੇ ਮੇਅਰ ਨੇ ਸਕੂਲ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਸੜਕ ਦਾ ਨਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਗੇਟ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਅਤੇ ਮੌਕੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਹੀ ਰੋਡ ਸਾਈਨ ਸਿੱਖ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਹਵਾਲੇ ਕੀਤਾ।
Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. What a pleasure to be here today. Today is a day of great celebration, great kush. And I am thrilled to be part of the day with all of you today, because today is about celebrating, of course, Babaji's presence, the groundbreaking of the Gobind Sarwar School. It's about celebrating the announcement that Councillor Chahal just made in Punjabi, and I will make again in English in just a moment, because I can't do it in Punjabi. But it's also about celebrating the contributions and the permanence of the Sikh community here in Calgary. And that's the reason that I am so excited to be here with all of you today. I don't need to tell any of you that the Sikh presence here in Calgary has been here nearly as long as Calgary has been here. Near as we can tell, the first Sikh pioneer here was Harnam Singh Hari in the early 1900s. And since then, there's Singh Hari Park in southwest Calgary, if you haven't seen it. But ever since then, the Sikh community has grown, not just in prominence, but as you heard Minister Sani say, in seva, in service to our community. And I think that is particularly important. That's something that we can be really proud of. When we think of all of the Sikh citizens who have done so much work from the community. You heard about my friend Late Manmeet Singh Buller, may he rest in peace. Now we have a Sikh as Minister of Social Services. That's a big deal. And the fact that we're able to have that kind of contribution in the community, I think, is an extraordinary thing. And the fact that we're doing it this year as we commemorate the 550th birthday of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji means a lot. Because our world, as you all know, is a kind of a dark place right now. We're hearing voices of anger and fear and mistrust and division and mean-spiritedness grow louder and louder and louder and louder. We hear more and more instead of less and less. Cries like, "Go back to where you came from." By the way, whenever anyone says that to me, I say, yeah, it's too expensive to live in Toronto these days. And by the way, we're here, and we're here to stay. And we're here to continue to build this community. Because there's one thing we know here in Calgary, and one thing that all Sikhs everywhere know. And that is that anger and division and mistrust and hatred will never, never, never win. That love and kindness and compassion and seva will always, always, always win. And that's what we celebrate here today. We celebrate that tradition of service, that tradition of seva, because we know that real change in community does not happen when very good-looking politicians at microphones make speeches, by which I mean Councillor Chahal. It happens because every single one of us make it happen. Because all of us take in our own hands, in our own hearts, and in our own voices, that concept of seva in making the community better. So today, right now, let us think with great gratitude, and let us thank all the Sevadaris who made this day happen today, who've been working so hard for so many years. Let us thank them. I also, in my notes, it said, say something about the development of Saddle Ridge Cell D. and the city's contribution to that. I am not going to do that. I will simply say that it has been a complicated development process, and I'm very happy to be here. And I do want to thank one other person who I don't believe is present with us today. I want to thank my former colleague, Councillor Jim Stevenson, who worked very, very hard for this community and who worked very, very hard to make sure that this development could happen here. So thank you for that, Jim, as well. But Councillor Chaho scooped me already, but we do have a special announcement to make. That as part of recognizing the permanence of the Sikh community here in Calgary, we are thrilled that the main road into this area will now be known permanently as Guru Nanak Gate. That is so much more than just a symbol, because that means that generations and generations of Calgarians from every creed, from every background, from every corner of this broken earth, whether they are people whose family has been here for millennia and millennia, because remember, in the time of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, there were already people on this land. And we welcome and we thank the Indigenous people for their contributions. Whether they've come from any corner of this earth, they will see that sign. They will walk or bike or take the bus or drive on Guru Nanak Gate, and they will be reminded of the contributions of Calgarians of Sikh origin to this community, and that feels right, doesn't it? So with that, once again, thank you for all your seva. Congratulations on the groundbreaking of this school that will serve generations of students on the Gurudwara and on the renaming of Guru Nanak Gate. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Really humble is to have fast. Seal Rosa. Seal is utterly humble. Seal Rosa, Ho Musliman. Then be this type of Muslim. This is the true Muslim, pure Muslim. Pure Muslim. He asked the whole humanity to become pure. Pure means where we purify our consciousness through meditation, through prayer, through service. And Guru Nanak's all prophets are prophets, period. They are not higher or lower, they're just prophets. They came from the same God. And Guru Nanak's name, as every Sikh's name, belong to the whole humanity. And to dedicate this street in Maharaj's name is to recognize that we are one. We are one. And welfareness of the whole community and community of whole humanity. I cannot be happy, nobody can be happy unless everybody is happy. As Mayor Nancy mentioned, those negative voices. Those negative voices, wherever they spring from, that person cannot be happy. You can see the frustration, anger, everything negative. And we are so proud to have all these, my daughters and sons, here. This, what they have done by naming the street dedicating the street to Maharaj's name to remind us each and every day that we are one. We must stand together. We must fight together against the negativism. And we must not become discouraged. The very first, the hymn which was sung when this day was started, that was uttered by Guru Nanak Dev Ji in his 10th appearance. And that means that, oh God, bless me so that I should have the courage to do the noble deeds. And I want to tell Mayor Nancy and all the people from Calgary that your city is so beautiful. For some strange reason, you feel here openness. In other cities, I don't know what it is. Open skies, you must have open hearts. And we are very, I don't mean by we, I don't mean we the Sikh community, because this name belongs to the whole humanity. Whole humanity. He embraced every religion. He did not recognize any religion. He did not recognize any boundaries on the earth, in the ocean, or in the sky. He said all these belong to God, and whatever belongs to God belongs to His children. All the earth, all the waters, all the skies belongs to God's children, humanity. And if we can have that type of open-mindedness and humility, he called himself the slave of God's slaves. He never said, I'm a prophet, or I have been sent by God, or I'm here for a special purpose. Never. He said, I'm nothing. I'm just a slave of God's slaves. Das and Das Nanak Gate. Such a humility. And so we all, especially the ones who are wearing turban. And by the way, the reason we keep beard and hair, he said that we should live as God created us. This is His will that a man should. This is not man's own doing to have a beard. So there is no statement of, just it's a surrender to God's will. Surrender to God's will. And this is God, that this is God's will, this is how I should look, and I surrender to Him. I surrender to Him. And the way we wear, and the reason we wear turbans and dupattas is because our head is the seat of the divine, and this is a crown to the divine. Crown to the divine. And to remind us all the time that we are the temple of the divine. One thing, with all humility and fear, I want to tell you, everybody, and Mr. Nancy too, that this school is going to produce so beautiful children. Sikh values are not for the values for any group of people. Sikh values are the values of humanity. Are values of humanity. The first thing, the very first word Guru Nanak Dev Ji uttered is one. He is one and we all are one. Ek Oankar. And this all creation is His and He is dwelling in His creation. And I want to personally say to Mr. Nancy and also on behalf of everybody here that we are very grateful to you for this very thoughtful act, for naming the street in the name of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And if you could be please kind enough to deliver the sign to the community of Calgary here, you yourself. Ji.
कैमरा के पीछे देखना औखा है ला लिया करो इधर क्या कुछ घुमा के
coming forward to bring forward this beautiful building that will educate your children. As a minister of culture and multiculturalism and status of women, I can't tell you how privileged I feel on a continual basis to be able to stand with you and to be able to help support all of the beautiful things that you're bringing together, to bring culture together. Look at this beautiful...
Guru Pyari Saad Sangat Ji, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. ਅੱਜ ਬੜਾ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਦਾ ਦਿਨ ਹੈਗਾ ਹੈ। ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਾਣ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੋ ਸਕੀ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਮਿਹਰ ਨਾਲ ਔਰ ਸੇਵਾਦਾਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਉਪਰਾਲਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਰਵਰ ਹਾਈ ਸਕੂਲ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਓਪਨਿੰਗ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। We're doing the groundbreaking ceremony today. It's a very, very happy occasion. ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਿੱਖ ਸੁਸਾਇਟੀ ਆਫ ਕੈਲਗਰੀ ਮੈਂ 5 ਸਾਲ ਮੈਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਸਕੂਲ ਉੱਥੇ ਚਲਾਇਆ ਸੀ। ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਚੰਗੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਪਾਉਣਾ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਭਾਜੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ, ਇਹ ਕੋਈ ਆਸਾਨ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ। ਇਹ ਸਾਡਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਸਾਂਝਾ ਕੰਮ ਹੈਗਾ। ਅਸੀਂ ਇਕੱਠਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਪੂਰੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਔਰ ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋਏ ਹਾਂ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਦੀ એનર્ਜੀ ਹੈਗੀ, ਅਸੀਂ ਚੰਗੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਪਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਬੱਚੇ ਵੀ ਇਸ ਦਾ ਫਾਇਦਾ ਲਓਗੇ. I'd also like to say a few words in English, and I'd like to address these comments to the children. This is why we're here today. We're here today for all of the children who are attending or who will be attending the Gobind Sarwar High School. Can I just get these children to stand up for one moment, please? Thank you. I just wanted to see you and recognize you. And I just have a few words to say to you. You are going to be having a very unique opportunity to learn more about the tenets of your faith. And your job is to pay attention and to learn as much as you can. Just like the founder of our faith, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, the 3 pillars, Naam Japo, Kirat Karo, Vand Chako, underpinning all of that was the concept of seva. As you're learning, as you're in school, don't forget, it doesn't matter how old you are also a contributor to society. You can do seva at any time, at any age. Don't forget to give back to your communities. Don't forget to give back to your families. And you know what? I can also tell you, children, it's also the secret to happiness. When you give to others, you are giving to the whole community and you become happy yourself. ਅਖੀਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਹੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ, ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਿਹਰਬਾਨੀ ਜੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਅੱਜ ਬੁਲਾਇਆ. I'm delighted to be here today. And God bless you all. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਖ ਲੱਖ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਬਖਸ਼ੇ ਔਰ ਲੱਖ ਲੱਖ ਸਫਲਤਾ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ.
Now I'm operating worldwide in North America, Asia, and Europe. Now continuing with about the school, and just to let you a little bit more about it. So we are, our school's ethos is based on the teachings of Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Our school mission is inspiring students to become authentic lifelong learners by providing a safe, nurturing environment focused on inquisitive thinking, self-exploration and holistic growth.
ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਹਨ ਸਰ ਹਰਵੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਬੁੱਟਰ, ਰਿਸ਼ੀ ਨਾਗਰ ਜੀ ਰੈੱਡ FM ਤੋਂ, ਸਰ ਹਰਭਜਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਢਿੱਲੋਂ ਅਜੀਤ ਅਖਬਾਰ ਜੋ ਜਲੰਧਰ ਤੋਂ ਛਪਦੀ ਹੈ, ਸਰ ਸਤਵਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਜੱਗ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਵਾਲੇ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਮੂਹ ਸੰਗਤ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਜੀ ਆਇਆਂ ਆਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ. ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਜੀ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਦੇਣ ਲਈ. ਬੇਨਤੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਜੋ ਸਮਾਗਮ ਅੱਜ ਰਚਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ, ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਜੋ ਅੱਗੇ ਬੈਨਰ ਲੱਗਾ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਤੇ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੋ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਬਖਸ਼ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ. ਔਰ ਇਸੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਬੈਠੇ ਹਾਂ ਇਸ ਵੀ ਉਸ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਦਾ ਪਾਰਟ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ, ਇੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਹੋਵੇਗੀ. ਸੋ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਅਪਾਰ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਿ ਇੰਨਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਕਾਰਜ, ਇੰਨੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਜੋ ਇਮਾਰਤ ਹੈ, 1 ਲੱਖ ਸਕੁਅਰ ਫੀਟ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਏਰੀਆ ਹੋਣਾ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਦਾ, ਅਤੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ $21 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਜੋ ਟੋਟਲ ਖਰਚ ਆਉਣਾ, ਉਹ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਨੇ ਤਿਲ ਫੁੱਲ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਕਾਰਜ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਆਸਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਨੇਪਰੇ ਚਾੜ੍ਹਨੇ ਹਨ. ਸੋ ਆਪ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਫਿਰ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਜੀ. ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਸਤਿਕਾਰਯੋਗ ਉੱਘੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸਮੈਨ ਸਰ ਗੋਬਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਕਿ ਉਹ 2 ਮਿੰਟ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਹਾਜ਼ਰੀ ਲਵਾਉਣ ਜੀ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ
ਜੀ ਦੀ ਫਤਿਹ. My name is Gobinder Singh. I normally go by Gobi Singh for those of you who know me. I have been in the Calgary Northeast working in developing communities, Calgary Northeast, Calgary Northwest, and Airdrie. And I've been involved with this society for the last 3 years, and we are working together and really impressed with their administrative staff and the amount of work that has been put in and the blessings of Baba Ji. I wanted to share a really quick story that my father told me without taking too much time, and especially applies to all of us, but especially the young minds that are going to be here learning not only the academic side, but as well the metaphysics, the spiritual side, which is integrated in the teachings. And here's the story that I learned from my father. And it's about learning. So going back a few thousand years, all of you, or those of you who know about Socrates, he was one of the greatest philosophers and a metaphysicist. And he was more advanced, and he was from Greece. He was very advanced for his time, so some of his views were not respected by his colleagues. And the eventuality was that he was sentenced to death by taking a cup of poison. Now Socrates was imprisoned, and right next to him in his cell, there was an individual playing a violin. And Socrates leaned over and he goes, "Can you teach me a little bit about the violin? I've never learned this particular instrument." And the guy says, the next door prisoner says, "Why do you want to learn? They're gonna give you poison tomorrow and you'll die." But he said, "I would have learned something before I leave this body." And that applies to all of us as we go through life. And I'm so happy here to see all the efforts that are going to lead to a wonderful school, which is going to help our young kids stay on the right path. And thank you so much for all of you coming and taking the time off. And God bless you all. Waheguru Ji da Khalsa.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you so much for inviting me to say a few words at this honorable occasion. Although my journey with the community goes back almost 30 years, I've been blessed to have the occasion to serve the Gobind Sarwar School in a humble capacity, where I feel honored and humbled to be in this position, to be a part of this blessed occasion that has been graced today. I've been so honored to have the grace of Sangat with Hazrat Babaji for the last few days, who has inspired us to see what is this school is going to be tomorrow. I can see this community that has taken a small footstep of on less than 100 students, have grown into 300 students, and we are looking at to grow into 12 or 1500 students in the next few years. But this will only happen with the grace and blessings of all of you who will like to send or bring their children to this school. As a Muslim brother of this community, I feel distinct honor to be a part of this occasion. And I see that this inspiration of this community will take us a long way, where our children will grow and become the true values of our society at large, inshallah. Thank you so much for the invite, and I'm honored to say the grace words of thank you on behalf of my community, and as well as I greet and give the blessings of God the Almighty, where I feel that we will get the benefit, inshallah. Thank you so much.
Guru Pyareo Sat Sangat Ji, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. ਅੱਜ ਹੈ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਵਾਲਾ ਦਿਨ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਇਕੱਠੀ ਹੋਈ ਆ। ਪਿਛਲੇ ਸਾਲ 2018 ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਦਿਨ 'ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਸੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਮੇਅਰ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨਾਲ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਰੋਡ ਨੇਮਿੰਗ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਬੁਲੇਵਾਰਡ, ਮਾਰਟਿਨਡੇਲ ਬੁਲੇਵਾਰਡ 'ਤੇ ਹੋਈ ਆ। ਇਸ ਸਾਲ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਆ, ਆਪਾਂ ਰਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਅਤੇ ਕਾਉਂਸਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਸ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਇਸ ਧਰਤੀ 'ਤੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਖੜ੍ਹੇ ਆ, ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਫਿਊਚਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਣਨਾ ਆ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਪਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਵਾਰ ਹਾਈ ਸਕੂਲ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਖੜ੍ਹੇ ਆ। ਪਰ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅਗਲੀਆਂ ਪੀੜ੍ਹੀਆਂ ਲਈ, ਆਪਣੇ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਲਈ, ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਵਜੇ ਚੇਤਾ ਰੱਖੂਗੇ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਗੇਟ ਦੀ ਰੋਡ ਨੇਮਿੰਗ ਆ, ਮੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਉਹ ਰੋਡ ਨੇਮਿੰਗ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪਰਮਾਨੈਂਟ ਰੋਡ ਨੇਮਿੰਗ ਇੱਧਰ ਹੋਊਗੀ, ਮੇਰੇ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਮੈਂ ਟੱਚ ਹੈ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਕਾਉਂਸਲ ਨੇ, ਮੇਅਰ ਨੈਂਸੀ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ। ਮੇਰੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ, ਸਾਡੇ ਕਾਉਂਸਲ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਲੱਖ ਲੱਖ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ। ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੰਦਰੁਸਤੀ ਦੇਵੇ। ਏਕਤਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਬਲ ਹੈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
ਨੂੰ ਤਿਆਰ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਅਪਰੋਕਸੀਮੇਟਲੀ ਅਬਾਊਟ ਈਅਰ ਐਂਡ ਹਾਫ 2 ਈਅਰ ਲੱਗਣਗੇ ਅਤੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਮੋਸਟ ਇਹੋ ਹੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੋਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਕੂਲ ਆ ਉਹ ਗ੍ਰੇਡ 9 ਤੱਕ ਆ ਅਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਗ੍ਰੇਡ 9 ਤੋਂ ਗ੍ਰੇਡ 12 ਤੱਕ ਜਾਣ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਫਰੋਮ ਕਿੰਡਰਗਾਰਟਨ ਟੂ ਗ੍ਰੇਡ 12 ਤੱਕ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਸਕੂਲ 'ਚ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ। ਇਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਗ੍ਰੇਡ 10 12 ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਓਪਨਿੰਗ ਸੈਰੇਮਨੀ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ।
ਇੱਕ ਦੂਸਰੀ ਗੱਲ
ਨਹੀਂ, ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਧਰਮ ਦਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਕੇ ਦਾਖਲ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਆ। ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿਰਫ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਬੇਸਿਕ ਇੱਕ ਰਿਲੀਜਨ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਸਬਜੈਕਟ ਹੈਗਾ, ਬਾਕੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਰੈਗੂਲਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਅਲਬਰਟਾ ਦਾ ਕਰਿਕੂਲਮ ਉਹ ਹੀ ਆ।
Adriana LaGrange, Minister of Education.
Good afternoon. I am very honored to be here today on behalf of the Government of Alberta, along with my Cabinet colleagues, Minister Sani and Minister Ahir and MLA Tour, to mark such an important milestone. It is also wonderful to see Mayor Nenshi and Councillor Shahal, along with so many other honoured dignitaries and guests, joining in this very, very special celebration today. As Minister of Education, it is truly a privilege for me to attend the official groundbreaking ceremony for a new Gobind Server School here in Calgary. As the mother of 7 children, I know how important education is. I know that a great deal of hard work and dedication goes into designing and building a school like this. Everyone involved, from parents and students to teachers and stakeholders, from trustees and administrators to community groups and leaders. You should all be very, very proud. The new school will be a remarkable modern facility where students will continue to get an excellent education. And that will provide them with the skills and knowledge necessary to be the leaders of tomorrow and to participate in the global economy. I commend you on the important investment you are making in your community and in our province. And I applaud you for your vision and for putting students first. Alberta has a long tradition of successfully protecting educational choice. And our government is very committed to supporting and preserving that choice. Over the next several months, we will be consulting on the Choice in Education Act, which is a piece of legislation we intend to propose. It will affirm that parents have the primary responsibility for the education of their children. Parents, not government, know what is best for their children. We are very proud to be modernizing the education system to enhance parental rights, increase choices for Albertans, improve accountability, and give school authorities more autonomy and flexibility. I believe all Albertans share the same values in wanting a strong, vibrant education system that meets the learning needs of all students and gives them the skills and knowledge they will need to be successful in school, in work, and in life. Your new school will be a warm, safe, and nurturing environment where this will happen. Once again, congratulations on your commitment to stimulating young minds and creating lifelong learners. I look forward to the next time I can visit Gobind Server School. I'm sure it will be abounding with noisy excitement as the students bring life to this new school and to your dreams. Thank you, and may God bless you all.